of the Royal Standard. Now, even at this kind of distance, you can tell that this Royal Standard is of some very impressive dimension. If we can take another look at it, which is flying above the palace there, because it is very, very impressive, and taking salute, and they're just looking up, and they can't miss it, because dimensions are, I think Henry can tell us what we can't compare it with. And don't say the size of Wales.
Well, no, I couldn't possibly say that. So I'm led to believe it's the size of a tennis court, so 33 feet. It is vast, and it's only flown on very significant events. It's particularly flown on the birthday parade, and then will be flown next week at Windsor for the Garter service. But it's absolutely vast. It takes 3 people to put it up, and it was definitely one of those moments marching back down the Mall when I was commanding a company, when the bearskins part in front of you, and you can see the light shining on the Queen Victoria Monument, and the standard unfurls. Quite a memorable moment. It's quite something.
So we have some members of the royal family on the balcony already, but very soon, Robert, that'll be a full balcony. But there will be lots of interest in who exactly is invited onto the balcony, because that will tell us something about what the King wants to say and present as an image of the family for his first birthday parade.
You're absolutely right, Hugh. I think that will say a great deal. Over the years, under Her late Majesty, she always used to regard this as a occasion for the extended family, and this would be a moment where you'd see second cousins, third cousins. I mean, the balcony would be very full, and there would be a sort of overflow. Others who couldn't fit on the balcony would watch the fly past from the other side of the palace. Today, I think we're going to see it really pared back to what we call the working royal family and their spouses. It's going to be an indication of the way that the King very much looks now at we have this phrase slim down royal family a lot. I mean, it is. It's a smaller working unit than it used to be, but it's still got all the same duties. And today's a day to reflect and really highlight those who are in the front line, as it were.
King's Troop as part of this final sequence of celebration, and Vicky is someone who was in charge. What do you make of this in terms of the way that they are presenting themselves?
I think it's fair to say, Hugh, that as normal they are looking like perfection personified. They will be starting to get a little bit excited now, because they'll be looking forward to the salute as they approach Constitution Hill. But yeah, I think it's fair to say that they've done themselves very, very proud today. And
for those who are not familiar with the way this unfolds, the salute, of course, is the 41-gun salute, which will be fired from Green Park. And that's going to be part of their next work, yes?
That's right, Hugh. So they'll go now up Constitution Hill and turn into Green Park, where they will have a change of pace, and they will trot onto position. And they'll offload the guns and wait for the signal, and then they will fire their 41-gun salute. 41 guns, because the 21 rounds is historically to signify a warship coming into harbour, to signify that it didn't have any hostile intentions. And then Queen Victoria deemed that every royal park should have an additional 20 rounds, so it's 41.
Thank you very much for the explanation of the 41-gun salute, which will come up very shortly. Household Cavalry, Blues and Royals, now saluting the King. Plumes and their dark blue tunics, in contrast to the lifeguards with their scarlet tunics and white plumes. And as we see all of this great military show and this pageantry, Henry, I think we can maybe just say a few words about someone who's so closely involved in all of this. I mentioned him earlier. That was the Garrison Sergeant Major, Fern Stokes, who will be keeping a close eye on all of this because, of course, he has an overview